Hi Virgo, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer, modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for July 2024. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in July and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Virgo, now onto your July 2024 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Virgo, is the Moon. And this could be secrecy and deception in romance. It could be secrecy by itself, romance by itself. It could also be your psychic ability and intuition is increasing and is heightened in the month of July. It could also indicate dreams or something that could be an illusion. Things could be an illusion. I feel that some of you Virgos are trying to heal some wound from the past. Now, this could be, consciously, you could be trying to heal a wound from the past, or subconsciously doing it. You're digging in deep. It feels like digging in deep to your feelings. And there could be situations arise that you're going to feel like you want to get to the root or the heart of the matter. This could lead you, for some of you, to want to seek some kind of advice or counseling of some kind. Now, that could be through traditional means like, a therapist, psychologist, psychiatrist, but it could also be from a friend, seeking advice from a friend, or some kind of spiritual advisor like a psychic, an astrologer, a medium. You may really feel compelled this month, like you want answers about the unknown, the unseen. You may want to communicate with deceased loved ones, or you may want to study and do research about what happens on the other side of the veil, or, what things to do with consciousness. Your consciousness, you may be interested in the study of dreams. You may be interested in communicating with the deceased. Things of that nature could be like of interest to you in July. But this could be something that progresses, or maybe you've already been feeling interested in it. Maybe it's just heightened in July, or you will continue forward being interested in these areas. You may watch somebody that is getting, it's hard to explain this because it could be somebody you know, or it could be somebody you don't know, where you're watching the exploitation of somebody. So this could be like a famous person getting exploited somehow, or it could be someone you know. And sending people healing vibes and prayers is very likely. Like you could be sending this person, or just people that you care about in general, healing vibes, healing energy. If you know Reiki, you may be doing a lot of Reiki healing sessions in July. You may be receiving Reiki healing sessions in July. So the next card in your reading is the Four of Rods, and this can be getting married, attending a wedding, throwing a wedding. You could be getting married. It could indicate you're going to some kind of party, gathering, or celebration. It could also be success coming to you in springtime. Some of you, if you're single and you've been dating someone seriously, you could get a marriage proposal. You may also see a lightening of the mood in your neighborhood or in your friendship circles or in any clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to that may want to like kick up their heels, have a celebration, have some kind of party. Some of you could get involved in planning a wedding. It could be your own wedding. It could be one of your children's weddings. It could be a grandchild's wedding, your child's wedding, your own wedding. And because I get like asking a lot of questions, a lot of details are necessary, like getting like, you know, like all the typical questions that need to get answered. What kind of flowers? Where's the venue going to be? What kind of food is going to be served? Who is going to get invited? Is there a theme? What is the dresses going to look like? And what tuxedos are going to be worn? And, you know, all those important, pertinent questions are going to be asked and answered, but it could be about your own wedding, like I said, or you could be planning somebody else's wedding. There could also be an engagement party that happens or is getting planned, like a wedding shower, an engagement party. It could even be like a baby shower, and that could be happening. Because I'm also seeing long lists of things that need to get done. Like I said, all these important questions and details need to get sorted out and answered. You may even go through some kind of period of time where you feel like in July, you may feel like you want to adopt a new look. So you may want to get a new hairstyle, change your hair color, change, makeup that you wear. Maybe you didn't wear makeup. Now you're going to wear makeup. Maybe you're just changing it. Or a new look with clothes that you wear. Or a new look in the sense that you want to diet, exercise, work out, become buff, whatever it is. But whatever a new look, maybe you want cosmetic surgery or, Botox or fillers or, things of that nature could be like on your mind or important to you in the month of July and even August. So the card you have next in your reading is the Ace of Swords, and this is a card that symbolizes victory. It could be victory because truth is revealed. It could be wisdom, knowledge, truth, wisdom, or knowledge. Sometimes this is like a phallic symbol, so sometimes this can involve like sexual activity or love. I feel like a lot of things are going to happen for you very fast in July. If you are single, you could get intertwined with somebody in a love relationship pretty darn quick. I mean, it really could happen. Some of you Virgos are launching some kind of new project or plan that is engineered probably to make more money, to make money for you. So it could be a new business or an aspect to your own business that you already own, or something that you want to like start on the side and see how it works out. And if you get enough clients or customers or enough sales, maybe you can drop your other job. I mean, it's like getting something going here that would be successful for you. You may envelop yourself in training in regard to whatever this thing is that you want to develop and start. So maybe there's something that you need training about. Like maybe you want to open up a cafe and you're like, well, I don't know a lot about business, so I'm going to go take business courses to learn, the ins and outs of how to start a small business. I'm just using that as an example. It could be anything. You may feel like you need some kind of instruction that's going to help you as you engineer this new project plan or an idea or business or new aspect of your business. And even though Virgo, you may feel like you have a lot on your plate, it's almost like you still can conquer more. Like you don't even feel like, you may feel like, wow, I'm really busy and I have a lot to do. But it's not like you're like, whoa, I can't handle it. You're like, okay, what else do I need to do? I don't see you not being able to handle all these things on your plate. If you start your own business or company, it will do well and really take off. You may spend a lot of time and energy and thought coming up with a trademark, like a symbol and a trademark that's going to be very important for the business. You could design it yourself. You could be working with an artist and telling them what you want. Your life could take an interesting turn and because you could have a lot of very significant dreams and visions. And if you speak to anybody that's a psychic medium and try to communicate with the deceased, or if you have strong psychic ability yourself, we all have it. It's just whether you tap into it strongly or not. You have to exercise it like a muscle to be able to do it well. You may find that you are getting deceased loved ones coming and talking to you and telling you ideas and inspirations, or giving you flashes of insight, or talking to you and showing up in your dreams is very likely in this month of July, and even moving forward in August and into September as well. So before I head on to card number 4, I just want to say here, if you would like to get my 2 most recently recorded video series from my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I look at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, my 2 most recently recorded series are my 2024 mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for each sign of the zodiac, focusing on love and romance for singles and couples in those readings. Also, my mid-year psychic tarot update, which I use the center of the Celtic cross to read what's going to go on for you for the rest of this year of 2024 for each sign of the zodiac. Those links are down below in the description box in the Show More section. The links are also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. I just want to say here, I have had those, when I'm recording this right now in June for July, Vimeo was not allowing me to upload those love readings for some reason. They were saying technical difficulties. I've been waiting for like 2 weeks to find out why. Because there's nothing in there that should prevent it from going up. So hopefully at the time you hear this, that link will be down below. If you don't see it, it will be appearing at some point. I don't really know what the technical difficulty is. It's always the way we do things, so I'm not really sure what's happening. So I hope you'll check them out and stay tuned. If you don't see the love readings, they're done and completed. Maybe I'll have to figure out somewhere else to put them for sale if Vimeo can't, figure it out. So the next card in your reading is the 8 of Swords, and this is a card that symbolizes being trapped in an emotional prison or trapped in a situation you can't see how to get out of. There could be secrets or unknown factors that you just don't know or can't see. You may be able to get out of this situation easily. You're just not noticing or looking at it in the right way. You may have this sense of being bound by duty and responsibility in July. It could have to do with a company, a club, group, or organization, or a company, or it could be family obligations and responsibilities. It's like, I feel like you don't want to trip yourself up. I feel like you don't want to step on anybody's toes. And you may feel like you're working on satisfying some inner craving or desire that you have. You may feel like you're working on that. You're trying to get it all figured out. You may also be very, very cautious of like not saying the wrong thing. You have to ask yourself. Just ask yourself. I'm not saying this is going to be true for all of you, but have you had a history of like upsetting people or ruffling people's feathers by blurting things out, or not being overly cautious or sensitive to other people's feelings, and you just say things like, it's almost like I guess some people could call it putting your foot in your mouth. Have you had that problem? Well, if you have had a history of that, or periods of time where that's something that you've done in the past and then gotten some backlash for it, you maybe want to be extra cautious and sensitive to other people's thoughts and feelings in the month of July, because maybe it's going to be at a family party, a gathering, a wedding, an event, something you're attending. I don't know, or planning one, or I don't know, or maybe you're meeting new people in July you haven't met before. And so you have to be careful that you don't come off or project yourself in a way that would be off-putting to certain people, because you're just like haphazard. You just want to say what you want to say and be who you are. You may need to be cautious. And you could sit there and say to me, I don't care if I offend anybody. Doesn't matter to me. Well, then you do you. I'm just warning you, it is coming up here. So the next card in your reading is the Nine of Cups, and this is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. You could feel like, hey, let's party. Let's let the good times roll. You could feel very contented and filled up and very pleased with things that are going on in your life. I feel like you're rounding out the month very nicely. You may even be bringing people together. You could be introducing people and they could fall in love with each other and start a love relationship. You could be bringing people together in a party or gathering or a celebration, which, could come up here, could come up here. So this could also be bringing people together in some other way. Like maybe people have been at odds and you're like going to be the mediator or the peacemaker. And you may be doing a lot of things that just make you generally feel good. If you like to go camping and hiking and canoeing and kayaking or bungee jumping or parasailing or whatever it is you like to do, you may be doing those things in July. And your creative juices may be really flowing very strongly, and you could be creating a lot of things this month. Like your creativity could be very high if you're an artist, or if you like sewing or woodworking or painting, sculpting, writing, music, singing, playing musical instruments. Your creativity may be like really over the top, and you're going to be happy with what you're creating. You're going to be pleased with it, and it's going to make you feel like contented, fulfilled. There's a sense of fulfillment here for you. You may be good at starting some kind of group or club or organization. And it's like, I feel, Virgo, you like to have people in your corner. I mean, maybe we all like that, but this is what my guides are telling me for you for this July reading. So if you wanted to start any foundations, any fundraisers, any groups of any kind, maybe you want to start a group that does hiking and kayaking, or maybe you want to start a group that converses about like Reiki healing or Reiki shares, or, you know, other types of healing modalities, or discussing health food, you know, like that shows you how old I am. Back in the day, we used to call it health food. Now they don't call it that anymore, but you know what I mean, like natural foods, organic foods. You may want to start a group that shares recipes or talks about different products or herbs or remedies that are good for healing this and healing that are not traditional, that don't have all those fillers and chemicals and things in them. You may want to start a group about that. That comes up here for you, but it could be a group about something else. Maybe you want to start a true crime channel and you want to have a following. It could be, you could be starting a channel, and that's the group of following that could come to you. And it'll be on whatever your field of expertise is, where your knowledge really is strong and where you have a lot to share with people. You would do very well with starting some kind of video platform in July. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Virgos to work with, use, and wear in the month of July 2024, you got Desert Sunset Jasper, which is a stone that brings good fortune, and it's a good stabilizing stone. It also helps with your personal energy, and it's a good grounding stone. Desert Sunset Jasper can bring a gentleness, relaxation, and contentment. It also helps with compassion, nurturing, and helps enhance tranquility, comfort, and healing. Wow, and that's a lot of what you're reading had components about it, especially all through it, really. So that's interesting. It's going to drive up a sense of wit and humor in you, or seeing the humor in people and in situations. It's also a stone that's going to help you loosen up and relax a lot more. So this may be very helpful for you Virgos to sleep with this under your pillow, or if you have any kind of pending meetings or business meetings or tense situations that you know to be coming up, you may really want to wear this stone. It could totally help you relax. It's also a gemstone that's going to make you like very self-aware, like what you're saying, what you're doing, what energy you're projecting. So it's going to bring about a strong sense of self-awareness. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it was worth sharing. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, my most recently recorded video series are linked down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can get them by going to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. There you'll see all the variety of divination, all the variety of videos I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just select whatever video series you want, click the zodiac sign you want, and that link will take you to that exact sign for that exact video series. The most recently recorded videos are my 2024 mid-year love and romance psychic tarot updates for each sign of the zodiac. I look at both singles and couples in each card in those readings. You may want to get your rising sign and your sun sign in those videos, but if you just want to get one sign, go with what normally resonates with you on my YouTube and Rumble videos. Next, my mid-year psychic tarot update for 2024 for each sign of the zodiac, where I did the center of the Celtic Cross tarot card layout and looked at what's going to happen generally, not just love, it's everything, what's going to go on for the second half of this year of 2024. These two series are very popular. Most people want to know what my guides have to say for them for the second half of the year and know what predictions and messages are coming up for them. So you may want to check both of those out. Also, by viewer request, my 2024 financial psychic tarot update is available. That is not the same way I did the financial and career and financial readings before. It's completely different card layout, and career did happen to come up, but it came up in relation to strictly looking at finances. So you may want to check those out. And also don't forget, every year I do my What's Lucky and New for You. And this year, it's What's Lucky and New for You in 2024. So if you want to see what my guides say is going to be lucky and or new for you this year, you may want to check those videos out. That link, again, is down below and in the description box down below and on my website on the videos page at theluckymermaid.com. Don't forget, my psychic crystal readings for July 2024 are also available. These videos are a continuation or an expansion of the psychic tarot readings I do at the beginning of the month, and I look at every single thing I can think of to look into for those readings. They're only $2.98. That is a bargain. That's a bargain for psychic predictions and messages. I have to tell you, go out and try to find people giving psychic predictions and messages that you have to get readings. It's a lot more expensive than these Vimeo videos. My other videos that I mentioned, the other video series, they're $4.40. You are going to pay more going to a coffee place to buy a delicious coffee drink, and those drinks aren't going to give you psychic predictions and messages. And these predictions continue on. It's not just for a day, a week. It's months and months, and sometimes even a year or more, because they're general readings. So I really hope you'll decide to check them out. When you purchase these Vimeo videos, they are helping to support this channel. And when you subscribe to this channel and click like, you also help this channel out and help it to grow. So I do truly appreciate it. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format on a video platform, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC, on Facebook at the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel, on Instagram at the Lucky Mermaid LLC, on Rumble. That's my Rumble channel name, the Lucky Mermaid LLC. And you can follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Lucky Mermaid. And there I post psychic predictions and messages in writing. And many people find that these messages resonate with them. They may also resonate with you, or parts of they're usually 5 paragraphs long. So there's a lot of messages in there, a lot of predictions, and you can read them. You can go back and read them again if you want to. I don't take them down, so you can see if they resonate with you, and you may get some help out of that. And if you would like to donate to my channel and help support this channel and the readings I do here, there's a donation link down below under all the video series that links that I have, and it is connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help this channel to keep going, and it does mean a lot to me, so thank you very much for that. So I think I covered everything I wanted to say to you. I hope you have an absolutely awesome month of July, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.